Last day. Last day of my season anyway. Gotta head back this evening. Start heading back a long way from home. I'm in Wisconsin this morning. It's real foggy. I saw a bird over here yesterday. There's a bird not far from here, but he won't gobble. Looks like a pretty good stand. Found him. He's out in the field. Got, I think, 3 hens with him. Gotta slip up here. I ain't seen him in 15 minutes. I don't know where he's at. Probably still out here. It's on the other side of these trees. I haven't laid eyes on him yet. He's definitely moved from where he was at. After trying to find this bird for a while, I never could catch up to him. Finally had to cut my losses and move on, try to find another one before I headed back home. Still in Wisconsin. Been trying to find one the rest of the day. Finally found one. Had a hen dusting on the edge of a field. Should be a couple 100 yards from him. I'll try to hit a crow call and loop around him if I can. They may be close to that road. This whole time I didn't think I was too far from the turkeys. I kept thinking any minute now he would answer me, or they'd be slipping in quiet. As I was sitting here kind of waiting on something to happen and not be in a rush, that long season finally kind of caught up to me and I dozed off for a little bit. After I sat here about as long as I could stand it, which was a little over 30 minutes, I finally decided I needed to get up and make a move. Daylight was fading on the last day of my season. Finally decided I'd slip on up there to the edge of that field and see if I could see the gobbler or the hen anywhere nearby. There was enough of a breeze that I felt like I got into position pretty stealthily. I hadn't seen anything yet. I decided to cast a call or two out and see what happened. If those turkeys hadn't moved, I should be within 100 yards of them right now, but I'm not real sure where they went.
I see a hen out there in the field.
Not long after I called, I saw a hen picking her way down the field about 30 yards out into the field. She was probably 50 or 60 yards from me. She was going to come right by me. No sign of the gobbler yet. I watched the hen for a few minutes as she walked down the field. She got about even with me and then turned around and went back the way she had came. I couldn't see exactly where they were the first time that I had seen them, so I decided to get on my hands and knees and crawl up just a little bit at a time and see if I could see anything. As I was crawling and being really cautious, I caught movement up ahead of me.
Ladies and gentlemen, spring 2020 is a wrap. Last bird of the season, last hunt of the season. Did it in Wisconsin. Kinda don't know what to feel right now. It's kinda sad. Thank God for these birds. So here's the setup. I slipped up through here to that corner of this field. I saw a hen out here, and I knew those gobblers had to be with her. Or that gobbler. Ended up being two. But, so I slipped up here, sat down, and I called. I could see the hen when I sat down, and then she disappeared. And I called a few times, I guess, and never heard anything. And then after she had been disappeared for a few minutes, I said, well, she's got to still be in that field, and those gobblers got to be close. So I got on my hands and knees, and I crawled right through here.
And when I got up to right here, you can see it, you can start seeing down through here. And I saw something, and when I got my binoculars up, it was a strutter. So I knew he was there, and he very easily could have been coming my way. Maybe I just got impatient, but when I put my binoculars up, I saw him. He kind of raised up like he'd seen me, and then I put him down, and then I saw the hen. He kind of was facing right, and then I saw the hen kind of come behind him. They started walking off, and I was trying to get on the first longbeard, and then I saw a second one pop his head through that little gap right there, and when he popped up, I shot him, and that is it. I don't understand how you can't think these are the most beautiful birds on the planet. Look at that feather. Look at those colors in that feather. Every one of these feathers. Thankful that God gave me a safe spring. It was a successful spring. I feel incredibly blessed to be able to hunt as much as I did, where I did, how I did, have the ability to come and go. I'm in good health, have great friends, great family. I've met some new friends this year. I've hunted with some great people. I couldn't ask for much more. I've had some excellent hunts. I've had some hard times, you know, on hunts, but at the end of the day, I was turkey hunting, and you know, that's expected. Just tried to stay persistent and not give up, and trust that, you know, eventually tables would turn. So even though I've had some good success here in the last several days, and I kind of went out in good fashion, I like to think that I paid my dues during the season. I can remember the mountains I climbed and came up empty-handed at the end of it, and just physically exhausted. But you know, that's why you do it. I mean, some days are rough, some days are not as rough, but you know, whether you kill one or not, you give it the effort, and eventually that effort will pay off. I mean, I can't think of a better place to be right now than it is. Like absolutely perfect weather at this moment. It's a beautiful bird. He's been strutting a fair amount. Got a beautiful fan. Beautiful fan. I don't know about y'all, but these feathers right here, those are my absolute favorite feathers on a turkey. I don't know what they're called. I guess, I mean, I know they're back feathers, but they're right in front of these big secondary feathers. But I mean, it almost looks like velvet, and those things just shine. They'll stick up and be kind of shingled when he's strutting. Man, they're so pretty. This one's got a little bit of bar in that fan. Saw that on one of the other ones I killed. But nice beard. Classic 2-year-old spurs. I think I started the season on 2-year-olds and ended on one. That's only fitting. I love a 2-year-old. Difference in this guy is he didn't even gobble. Quite certain both of them are probably strutting though. So anyways, got a long drive back to Alabama. I got a lot of good memories to think back on from the spring. I have to say, in this moment right here, my soul is satisfied.
Nothing I'd rather do on earth than turkey hunt, and I got a full heart, so can't really beat that at the end of the season.